6 ways how ego destroys relationships. Ego is one of the most destructive forces in any relationship. It silently infiltrates connections, creating distance where there was once closeness, and turning love into a battlefield of pride and stubbornness. While confidence and self-respect are essential in any partnership, an unchecked ego can transform even the strongest bonds into fragile, breakable ties. Ego destroys relationships. Lack of communication. When ego takes over, honest and open communication suffers. Instead of listening to understand, people listen to respond, defend, or prove a point. Arguments become about winning rather than resolving issues, and small misunderstandings escalate into major conflicts. Inability to apologize. An inflated ego resists admitting fault. Saying "I'm sorry" feels like a defeat rather than a step toward healing. Over time, unresolved issues pile up, creating resentment and emotional distance. Quote, constant need to be right. When one or both partners always need to be right, it leaves no room for compromise. Relationships thrive on understanding and flexibility, but ego turns every disagreement into a battle for dominance rather than a chance for growth. Lack of vulnerability. True intimacy comes from being open and vulnerable, but ego fears exposure. It hides behind walls of pride, refusing to show weakness, even when vulnerability is the key to a deeper connection. This emotional barrier creates a gap between partners, making genuine closeness impossible. Competing instead of supporting. A healthy relationship is built on mutual support, not competition. When ego is involved, partners may start comparing successes, belittling each other's achievements, or feeling threatened by their partner's growth rather than celebrating.
Holding grudges. Ego clings to past mistakes, turning them into weapons for future arguments. Forgiveness becomes difficult because the ego seeks revenge rather than resolution. This toxic cycle erodes trust and happiness over time. Overcoming ego for a stronger relationship. Practice self-awareness. Recognizing when ego is at play is the first step in overcoming it. Pay attention to defensiveness, stubbornness, or the urge to win rather than resolve. Prioritize love over pride. Ask yourself, do I want to be right, or do I want to be happy? Choosing love over ego fosters harmony rather than conflict. Embrace humility. Apologizing, admitting mistakes, and showing vulnerability strengthen relationships rather than weaken them. Communicate with empathy. Listen to understand, not to respond. A relationship thrives when both partners feel heard and valued. Celebrate each other. Instead of competing, support and uplift your partner's growth and successes. A win for them is a win for the relationship. Ego may be a silent relationship killer, but self-awareness, humility, and love can bring any relationship back to life. The choice is always ours. Do we nurture our ego, or do we nurture our connection?